It's Saturday! You know what that means. It is time for Solo Show. Pokemon FireRed, Part 2. Last time I was dealing with a Pikachu. That was so hard to get. But when I was off stream, I was able to catch one. So now, I caught every Pokemon in Viridian Forest. And it is now time to get through the forest and to make sure that I continue to train my Bulbasaur and my Mankey because we're taking on Brock. So this is everything that was going on previously in the first episode. I spent most of my time trying to capture that dang Pikachu. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. But we have 5 trainers that we have to get through, which is going to be fun. So let's continue. As you can see, there's that dang Pikachu. I'm just checking to make sure I got the item up here. And as always, I'm going to keep attacking the wild Pokemon because it's good experience. All right, let's keep going. We're going to get out of this forest and go face Brock. To everybody that's joining in the stream, thank you so much. Do me a favor, leave a like down below because that helps with the algorithm, obviously. Make sure that you leave a comment down below because that helps with the algorithm as well. And then if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And then turn on notifications so you know when these live streams are coming up. Alright, so all of these trainers are going to be bugs. Ooh, a crit on the first one. Taken down on the word go. Another crit. Bulbasaur coming in hot. Alright, now I'm going to give Mankey a whirl. If I don't have to go through the grass, I won't. Got some Weedle action. See what you got, Mankey. Ooh, we're going in cook with the crits. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Give it that antidote. Now we're going to go around. There's a trainer over here. It sucks I can't use any fighting moves against bugs, because they're not very effective. Hello, everybody that's in the chat right now. Ooh, we got a level 8. Ooh, that did not take Caterpie down. Well, that did. Alright. By the time we're done with this forest, we should be good to go to face Brock. Lunar Light 16 says Sylph's gonna send their Caterpie army at you. Well, they already have. It's just that my Bulbasaur and my Mankey have been taking them down. Hi, Mooney. Good to see you tonight. Oh, and Sylph's already backing up. Sorry. Mankey is going to be taking down your army, Sylph. Listen, Mankey's already critted a few Caterpies before you came in here. Sylph is not happy about that. I mean, lurking could also can be seen as revenge. You're just lurking in the shadows, ready to strike when Bulbasaur and Mankey aren't looking. Oh, let me switch out to Bulbasaur while I'm here. Yes, Tiny Sun is threatened. Plasma style rescue. You dare treat these Caterpies terribly. I'll take them. I will rescue them. I will make them into a rescue operation. Weedle, however, can go fuck itself, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go grab this item down here. Alright, one last trainer and then we're out of the forest. Yes, a Caterpie rescue. We can call it the Sylph Foundation. Now, I don't know if you saw, but in the first part, just trying to get a Pikachu in this place was fucking miserable. Caterpie Cafe, just like the cat cafes. Oh yes, this was back in the day when Tackle missed 95% of the time, which means it misses, or it hits 95% of the time, but then it misses 95% of the time. Team Sylph Foundation. Sylph Heroes. Alright, this is the level 9 Caterpie, if memory serves. This is the move that beat Team Rocket, by the way. But against Bulbasaur? Did they add home capability to this? You know? Why not find out? While I'm here... Oh, I can't get out! I need to save first. Sorry, folks. Detour. A detour is a choice between two tasks. Okay, there's home. Thank goodness I saved. Oh. Sorry, just had to get through all the Phoenix Wright terminology. I need a premium plan? No, it does not look like it is going to do it for FireRed. Sorry, Sylph, you're out of luck. Sorry, everybody. Going back to our feature presentation. Sylph already coming in with the, oh, fuck you, Nintendo. It'll probably take a while before they do that. I mean, this game only just came out 3 weeks ago. Alright, I got a good portion of money. And I'm going to save the money for when we get to the end of the gym. I almost said Gym Leader Castle. But no, once we beat Brock, then I'll go to the mart and spend my money. I could go to the museum, but nah. I guess the Pokeball ain't here. There's usually supposed to be a Pokeball right here. It's invisible. That will do it. Alright, let's take care of Brock. Sylph says, I mean, I wasn't buying it anyway when I have a physical copy, epilogue, and no desire to get overcharged by Nintendo, lol. I think it's only available for the Switch too, anyway. And since you don't have it, it would make sense for you to have it. And I gave away my physical copy years ago. Alright, now I can finally use grass moves. Goodbye, Sandshrew. Yes, Mooney does not have a Switch 2, but is fine with the consoles. I have to say, I have been very, very happy with Switch 2 stuff. I've been able to do so many things on here. It's amazing what I've been able to do. The game quality on the Switch 2 is great. So I've been having a blast. Alright, I'm sending Mankey in because Mankey needs the experience. Mankey can take down Geodude and Onyx. M. Meister 5081 says, might as well grab Leaf Green 2 and play through that while Nintendo gets their shit straight. But then I can't trade back and forth between them. And that's the only way to get the trade evolutions. You gonna try to roll out me, Geodude? Not today, motherfucker! Pirate? Oh my god, Meister, you have 2 switches? Oh, man. I critted Onyx! Go, Mankey! Let's go! Onyx was no match for the pig monkey known as Mankey. He will go down in history as the strongest Mankey. He literally karate chopped a rock snake and fainted it. Alright. Well, we can do cut, but I'm gonna try to get a Farfetch'd before... Because Farfetch'd will be the cut Pokemon. But pretty soon... Alright, let me go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then we need to spend our money. You know, the one thing that I wish, if they ever remade Kanto, and I'm not talking about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, is to do what they did and just have the Pokemon out in front, so you don't have to battle, so you don't have to keep going back and forth, trying to find them. That's what I love about the new generations, because you actually see them out in the open. With ZA, it just made things so much easier. And I'm all about making things easier. Oh, and eventually I will go to playing Pokemon XD because Mirror B is in the game. The best Pokemon character ever created. Alright. Let's see, is there anything I can sell? Nope. We're gonna keep everything here. Alright. We're gonna need Pokeballs. Oh god, my Brundle calculator. Alright, so... Okay, so... Alright, I don't need escape ropes, I don't need repels. Alright, let's see. 450, 550, 850. Sorry, people, I'm budgeting, which is important in this game. So I'm just gonna get one of everything. One of everything? I love Bubble Buddy! Alright, and there we go. Alright, so there's gonna be a Pokemon coming up pretty soon here. That's gonna be a part of our main team. Oh! We're gonna finally get the running shoes. Alright, here we go. Do I have Mankey out in front because this Pokemon... Yep. Alright. Let's go. Now, why am I bringing Mankey out against the Pidgey? Because it can Karate Chop the Pidgey and take it out in one hit. So we're gonna do it again. Alright, Bulbasaur for the next one. Now, is it... Do you think we will be getting the other 3 Gen games? I mean, a big part of completing the Dex requires Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. We do have Pokemon XD and Colosseum for the GameCube. So that is technically Gen 3. So we already got more Gen 3. If you want to be technical. Now, there's no news on whether the the Shadow Pokemon from XD are going to be transferable to home. They might just be exclusive to XD and that's it. Because there's that Shadow Lugia, which is fucking awesome. Alright, we got ourselves a Weedle. Not the entirety. No, I don't know about Ruby Sapphire. They might just stick with Omega Red, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. If I'm gonna speculate. Because remember, this is not a Game Boy Advance exclusive. I don't need poison powder. I am gonna need sleep powder. I want to catch me some Pokemon, so... Do you still have your Alpha Sapphire, Mooney? Do you still have your Pokemon Moon? Yes, I remember like how everything was integrated. I mean, they were even like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald were also integrated with Coliseum and XD and Fire Red and Leaf Green. I know that's why they remade this game. Okay, we are going with Mankey here. Oh yes, Pokemon White and X. Yeah, no word of Gen 5 is going to get remade. I mean, if we're getting Pokemon Winds and Waves first, then I'm just going to save up for Winds and Waves. ZA will be played on this channel eventually. Alright, let's karate chop this rat. Remade this game? I mean, back when this game first came out, so... Oh! You intimidated my monkey. Don't worry, Mankey. Almost there. No, I think they're gonna do Gen 5. Alright, let me switch out with Bulbasaur, because we got some bugs coming up. Oh. All right. Yes. I don't know why I'm hesitating. Sorry, Sylph. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm saying they remade they remade Gen 1. They remade Kanto back in the Game Boy Advance version. I'm not talking about today. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, you know what? You just had to... Oh, so close. So close. Oh my god, so if we're gonna keep having this argument... Oh, Mooney. More power, Metapod! Harder! You're the strongest Metapod! No, it's all good, so. Well. And technically it was spring break for everybody this week. Here we go. It could have been a bit self. We could have continued it. Saving just because I have an Ivysaur now. Good night. Oh, it's gonna be so hard finding a Nidoran female. Oh no! There was an unopened copy of Pokemon Yellow that was knifed by US Customs? Why? Damn it. I'm using an antidote because I would rather have Mankey not faint. I'm trying to keep all my Pokemon alive. To the Pokemon Center! Alright, now let's go back to the main trail. This is all for good training. We got Misty to take care of after this. Now, if I was playing Leaf Green, the Nidoran Nails would be the rarest. It's a 1% chance for each of the Nidorans. Some idiot wanted to check for drugs. Oh, gotta check for... Pokemon Yellow is full of drugs, everybody. And, you know, drugs are bad. Ooh. He 5'd me! He 5'd me! A lot of anime stuff. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Alright. Making another stop to the Pokemon Center because my Mankey got screwed. At least with Ivysaur. Ivysaur will be a lot bulkier. They're all in their development stages. They don't have their entire moveset yet. And Venusaur won't have his until we get Frenzy Plant on Island 2. By the way, I picked Bulbasaur because that was what was voted in the Discord. And we'll be doing the same thing for Pokemon ZA. Okay, so imagine this, Sylph says. A demo for a game that became popular. Only 50 of these floppy disks existed. Are we talking Atari here? Crit! Perfect. Done like dinner. Alright, last trainer, and then we can go Pokemon battle. Woo-wee! A visual novel? Ace Attorney. Oh, let's do Fury Swipes. Why not? Alright, let me go heal up, and then we're gonna go some Pokemon catching. Because we have to catch one of our mains for the team in this grass. Oh yeah, and there's the Magikarp guy over there. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm gonna catch one with an old rod. Fuck that. Alright. So, we need to catch a Nidoran male, a Nidoran female, and a Jigglypuff in here. Now, I'm gonna bring out Ivysaur. Tsukahime demo. And then Sylph's about to give the lore. I'm going to save. Not only did U.S. Customs rip open the box and remove all the protective padding and bubble wrap, some agent had taken physical scissors to the floppy disk, cutting it up into multiple pieces. The paper flyer managed to survive, but the floppy disk is now irreversibly destroyed. Well, we're gonna need the extra training. Alright, people, if you need to take a bathroom break, by all means, go ahead. we have a 1% chance of getting a Nidoran female in this grass because we are playing Fire Red. If I was playing Leaf Green, it would be Nidoran male. And there it is, folks. There is our main. Our third main for the team. Nidoran. And we are going to now capture it. Oh shit! I forgot to use Sleep Powder. Oh. Woo! I would have been yelling at myself if that did not work. I wish you would have gotten experience with that. You know what? Nidoran needs some training. So I'm going to put him in front. Now, yes, I have a team full of men. And I'm sorry. I wish the first Pokemon, the first Mankey that I saw was a male. And I did not see any female Mankeys. So hopefully, there will be a guaranteed woman on the team. I'm not going to tell you who it is, though. And there will be a guaranteed non-binary Pokemon on the team as well. As for the last Pokemon, it can vary, depending on if it's going to be a man or a woman. Well, I am going to save because we need to. Alright, let's let Nidoran get some training in here. Oh, what the hell? All right, let's keep going. Pidgey, all right. Okay, gotta be very, very careful. Ooh, I critted. Oh, he missed! Or she missed, she missed, she missed! I didn't want to misgender, I'm sorry. Yes! Level up, my Nidoran. Get stronger so you can join your brethren. No! No, 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 no! Ah! Alright. It's policy. I was gonna go to the Pokemon Center and heal. Let's go. Come on. Keep using Sand Attack. I don't care if it lowers the accuracy. Nidoran needs to get to a Pokemon Center, and I don't want to switch out because that shares experience. Let's go! Come on! One more peck! Let's do it! Come on! Hit, 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 hit! Yes! Nidoran did it again! Let's go! Run! As soon as Nidoran evolves into Nidorino and I get a Moonstone, I'm immediately evolving it into Nidoking. Saving. I am not losing progress. Alright, I just need a Jigglypuff and a Nidoran female, and we are good to go. Then we can go into Mount Moon. Alright. This is good training for Nidoran. Always take advantage of what they give you. Nidoran! Look at you, growing big and strong. Let's keep going. Oh, my favorite, mountain. Yeah, I gotta make sure I get a moonstone when I go in there. And I know I'm not going to use it to get a Clefable, or a Wigglytuff, or a Nidoqueen. Alright, time to go to a Pokemon Center. Nidoran is still not durable enough to handle being on his own right now. He needs to be with his brethren. Wow, I'm surprised there have been no Spearows or Mankeys that appeared in this, because you can find them in here too. No! Nidoran, we need to get you into double digits. Yeah! Let's go! Here we go. Let it be it. No. This is just good practice. You're only getting stronger, Nidoran, every time you do this. Well, there's a Spearow, but we already got one. It's going to be a pecking battle between these two. Peck, 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 peck. Did you know Pokemon has an official line of merch for babies? Pokemon babies, we make our dreams come true. Oh, what was that Pokemon channel exclusive on the GameCube? Oh, Pichu and the Pichu Brothers, where it was Magby, Smoochum, Teddy Ursa, Smeargle, I think? I know Meowth was like the, Meowth was, the main antagonist of that little short that they did. I don't know if anybody remembers Pokemon Channel. Side by side, it's Pichu and Pichu. The line is called Monpoke. Pokemon Channel? Yeah, it was a game. It was on the GameCube. You and a Pikachu would watch Pokemon television together. And the main show that you would watch on there was the Pichu Brothers cartoon. And there was like 5 episodes. And then they had like a Pokemon shopping channel with Squirtle as the host. Sylph says, a streamer I used to be a regular for and modded for played it a few times. Cool. That was like the one thing I would play outside of Coliseum and XD. Side by side, it's Pichu and Pichu. And of course, they got the narrator to do the narration for it. Yeah, they never did anything with that Meowth spin-off. Now, if that gets on the GameCube emulator on Switch 2, that would be great. I don't know if anybody on here has ever played Pokemon XD, but that was my jam back in high school. Especially when you see me or B. He is the quintessential Pokemon character. Loved by all, and one of the biggest characters to cosplay as. Very, very difficult to do, because you need a Pokeball afro, and you need moves like Michael Jackson. Because that's who he's based off of. At least in XD. In Coliseum, he was based on Michael Jackson, but more of his Latin disco phase. Get wrecked. Not having any luck with Jigglypuff or Nidoran female. But we're gonna keep going because Nidoran male needs that training. And we also need to train up Ivysaur and Mankey because we got a fucking gym leader named Misty who's got level 21 Starmie. Thankfully, everyone in the most of the people on Discord voted for Bulbasaur. Otherwise, I would have had a tough time trying to figure out how am I going to take out this Starmie with a Charmeleon. And Mankey can't do shit against the Starmie. I would have had to use Pikachu, but... And don't worry, I'm also going to be spending time off-stream doing this as well. So in case I don't capture everything on the stream, I'll capture it off-stream. So you don't have to watch me go through 5 parts trying to capture everything. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Nidoran, hang in there. Oh, no! You can catch a Paris in Mount Moon or an Oddish in routes 24 and 25. That is true. That is absolutely true. You are right, Meister. Now, if it was Leaf Green, it would have been a Bellsprout. Oh, come on! No! This is not happening. This is not happening. Oh my god, at least this Pidgey is not pecking me to death. Or tackling me to death. Oh god. Okay, switching out. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, well, it's a Nidoran, but not the gender I'm looking for. Ooh, crit! Grow strong, my Nidoran. That Pidgey really did me in, with all them sand, too. Thankfully, Nidoran didn't faint. I just need to get another move besides Peck. Give me something other than Peck, for the love of God. There we go. Nidoran, you heard my cries, and you said, I no longer want to see you suffer, Deanie. I give you double kick. And look at that. Look at how Nidoran coming in with the boom. See, this is what spending your time training your Pokemon when you're trying to capture some of the rarest ones can do for you. Oh no! It must be the same Pidgey. Is it the same Pidgey? It's the same Pidgey! This is the Pidgey that did me in. But now I got revenge. You want to tackle me? I poison you. Alright, Nidoran. Wow, this is a strong Pidgey right here. Is this why experience share became non-negotiable in later games? Yes! The answer, Sylph, is yes! Oh god, this Pidgey army! They just said, you know what? We're just gonna keep throwing sand at this Nidoran male. Hi, Darius. Meatballs and rice? What kind of meatballs? And even Sylph had the same idea. See, Sylph and I, we have like our little ace brain cells and we just somehow connect. And we think the same way sometimes. Alright. And this is why it was also non-negotiable for the Pokemon to be seen in the grass or in wild areas, so you weren't having to constantly go through grass and be like, ooh, what can we find? Sweet and sour meatballs. Those sound like Swedish. We toss in that brain cell like it's a DVD logo screensaver. Very specific, Sylph. Yes, Darius, I'm doing a catch them all. I did it for ZA, I'm doing it for this game. And I'm gonna do it for XD as well. Alright, 3 more levels, and Nidoran will catch up to the rest of the team. Jigglypuff! Oh my god! Alright, we're getting the sleep mat. We're getting the Sandman. I'm standing there with my mouth agape. I was gonna try to be the Sandman, but Ivysaur said no. I'm the Sandman. Collar Puddin'? I don't nickname my Pokemon. Mooney's like, Joe and Sylph were probably twins in another life. That's why when it comes to good, they share the brain cell. Ah. We're trying to make each... Yes, Circus and I watched the first episode last night. To say that Circus is now hooked onto JoJo is an achievement. And obviously I can't attack Jigglypuff, because if I do, Jigglypuff is gonna faint. So I'm using Sleep to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh no! 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 Not just when it comes to food, Mooney. Come on. No! No! Oh, no! Why do you do this to me? I don't know about the shiny stuff in XD. It's very rare to get a shiny. I do not want to have to spend all my money getting Pokeballs. Don't do this to me, Gabe. Don't do this to me. Yes! Woo! Gave me a heart attack game. And I still have 4 Pokemon to capture in Mount Moon. See, I wish they would have had the mechanics of like, oh, hey, your Pokemon is at a certain level. It makes it that much easier to catch. But no, not in 3rd gen. 3rd gen, it stays the same no matter the level your Pokemon is at. Yes, Pokemon XD is shiny locked. Yes. The only thing I would have wished is that Shadow Lugia would have still kept his dark coat after you purify him. Because that was the main selling point of that game, Shadow Lugia. And before the anime was out there, he says, years ago I was looking at AI art of Johnny and Gyro. I bet there's going to be a shitload more coming. Oh no! Circus made the point last night. She said, oh my god, Johnny is so horny for Gyro. They just need to fuck already. But no, they did a really good job with the race. That race was very, very cool to watch. I was very impressed. They just made it exciting. They made it so... Araki just knew how to write. Mooney's over there laughing her ass off. Yeah, you had Diego, you had Poco Loco, you had Sandman, Johnny, and Gyro. The top 5 right there. Those are your 5 mains already. Alright, if we just can capture a Nidoran female, we'll be good. Oh god, here we go again! Not again! Not again! A Mankey shows up! After all this time. Darius says, if you read the manga, they cut out the beginning part with Sandman. They cut out the Pokoloco guy eating crap, and they cut out the scene where people confront Steels about Lucy being underage. Yes, they did. I did notice that. And for good reason, too. Because it was too graphic for audiences, self. I think they made her older in the show. And yeah, you have to... Like, there's a reason why Lucy is with that guy. He's literally protecting Lucy. Yes, but people that are like, you know, casual anime fans that are just watching JoJo Part 7 because it's on Netflix, they're like... If you try to explain the context to them, they're like, no, no, no. Oh, so close, so close. So they missed the point? Yes. The fans, yes. Or the casuals, I say. Because they're really trying to do this. They're really trying to appeal to the casual base. Because they already know the JoJo fans are going to watch the show. They're trying to appeal to that Netflix anime crowd that are like, huh, what is on the anime section of Netflix? That is not One Piece or Naruto or Neon Evangelion. Well, there's a Jigglypuff, but I don't need a Jigglypuff. I already got one. I just want a Nidoran female. I wish they kept the Sandman part because everything went by too fast. Yeah, I will say, that intro went by. And I think the episode was like an hour long. Because I swear to God, I was looking at the time and I'm like, these shows are usually a half hour long. And I'm like, oh, this episode went by for an hour. And I'm like, are we going to have hour shows now? I mean, that would make it so that they don't have to keep producing like half-hour shows. So it's like, again, fuck casuals. You sound like an AEW sicko self. And I love it. And by the way, Nidoking is probably the closest thing to a JoJo character we're going to get on this team. Now, the good thing is when I'm in my mood, I'm not going to stay in one area trying to capture all the Pokemon. I'm just going to go through the whole Mount Moon, and then, if I get to the end and I haven't caught everybody, I'm going to stay around and try to capture them. My phone isn't 67%. God damn it. Alright, small BRB. Alright, Sylph. Uh-oh, Sylph coming in with the rants. You know, if I was playing this on the ROM, on the computer, I would have, I would have 2 times the speed. So that way, you didn't have to see me there. Now, I tried to do that before, but I did this on my old computer, and my old computer crapped out on me when I tried to do it. 6-7 was funny at first, then as it overstayed its welcome, started getting annoying. That's the Gen Z's, that's the Gen Z meme from now on. And I, for one, am not going to be old man yelling at cloud saying, "This meme is starting to get old." I'm just going to let them have their fun. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How is that water bottle? I just want to remind everybody, Nidoran female in FireRed is a 1% chance. Imagine if you were playing Leaf Green and you wanted Nidoking on your team. There is a 1% chance of getting a Nidoran male. This is what players have to go through to find a Nidoran female in FireRed. 1%. 1! That's how rare it is to find a Nidoran female in this game. Oh yeah, your local store would have it because they're advertising the movie, Mooney, because the movie comes out in 2 weeks. Alright, one more level, and Nidoran is going to be a Nidorino. And Mankey's gonna be like, when am I evolving? When can I evolve? Probably when I get to my 30s? That's a long-ass time. Well, don't need you, because I already got you. Mankey. Keep going, Nidoran. You're almost at evolution mode. No luck. All right, 16. All right, Nidoran. I caught you 45 minutes ago, I believe. And you're already evolving. Good for you. And if I'm really lucky in the next 45 minutes and get a Moonstone, I had to find your female counterpart. All right. Look at that. Yeah, we're just gonna go in order then. Oh, let me save. And look at that. Nidorino coming in strong. Not the rare I was looking for. Well, at least we'll be around the, the level that Misty is gonna be at. There's always positives to this. No luck again. I swear, I hope I don't have to run into any more of these rares coming up. That would just be... oh, hassle. It. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Mooney. Everybody gets affected by the filter. The filter doesn't discriminate against anybody. No luck again! Another rare, but not the rare I'm looking for. Alright, I am going to switch out to Mankey so that Mankey can get some experience. Mankey, I'm sorry, you gotta take down your brethren. Sylph, okay, so something I need to preface this with is that I love how passionate Araki is with his writing and how much care he puts into the symbolism, even if I myself do not follow the inspiration. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought there was more. I was trying to be all dramatic. Yes, Araki is very inspired by movies, music, and fashion. Alright, I got about 5 more minutes left in me. Wow, so many Mankeys because Mankey is out. How about that? Mankey is the first in line and everyone's just like, we must follow King Mankey. Let King Mankey destroy us so he can get stronger. Wow. Why did they have to make Nidoran female and Nidoran male 1%? They really want you to play in these grass. They really want you to fight. Not the Nidoran I'm looking for. Oh no! That's one way to get us to touch grass. Yes. That Pokemon Mooney knew about touch grass before we did. They were probably touching grass when they made this game. And they said, we need to let the players experience the same thing we've been trying to find bugs. Because that's how Pokemon started. It was a bug collection. Alright. If I don't get it within the next minute, I'm going to turn off the stream. And then I'm going to try to find it off stream. Okay, with that being said, Lucy is literally JoJo's interpretation of the Virgin Mary, and she was written to start as the vulnerable underdog forced to grow up and becomes a powerful and decisive figure. Okay. This is all I can take. I can't do anymore. This Nidoran female is going to destroy me. So I gotta do this off stream now. And I'm gonna have to get off now, because I got a long day tomorrow. Alright, everybody. Thank you all for watching Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Well, technically, Pokemon Fire Red. This is not Leaf Green at all. And, oh, Sylph saying, the only gripe I have is that her age was used to define the morality of man. Like how Haraki used the would kick a dog trope to show someone is a villain. Yes, we know we have to get people pissed off somehow. Why am I hearing Pidgey in the background? Anyway, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, it helps with the algorithm. Comment down below, that helps with the algorithm too. Hit that notification bell so that you'll know when the live streams come up. We'll be back on Tuesday. So, good night, everybody. I'm going to get this Nidoran female by the time the stream starts next week.